Spreading his arms, Ahavah caused 7 planets to form in the distance, 7 billion miles away. But as he moved closer, fire consumed them at his approach, and they vanished into nothingness. With sorrow, he understood nothing he created could survive in his presence unless Yeshua was beside him. Now that his son was within him, the simple path of restoration was closed. Only the hard and narrow way remained. He pondered deeply, asking himself why his anger had burned so fiercely, why he had allowed himself to destroy his true nature. He knew the truth, that to be made whole again, his son must be reborn, must die, and must rise once more in glory. Yet this path was fraught with peril. Other creatures would be born in the process, and he feared they might turn to evil. The weight of it crushed him. If he were destroyed, the plan would be undone, and all existence would vanish. But there was no alternative. It was the only way. He imagined the sufferings ahead. His beloved must be scourged, beaten, crowned with thorns, weakened unto death, and crucified. Falling to his knees, he wailed in anguish, torn by doubt. For a moment, he questioned whether he could endure such a plan. But then, with sudden resolve, he stood and spread his arms wide. He declared within himself that he would do it. He would endure it all because he longed for his beloved's return. And when Yeshua was restored, he vowed to destroy all other life and reclaim his original state. A faint smile touched his face as he resolved to make everything come to pass. One by one, he set aside his powers. From his head, he lifted the highest crown, and as a yellow light surrounded him, he declared it the power of eternal will. With a thunderous sound, he hid it in a secret place, safe until its time had come. From his head he plucked 3 hairs, which transformed into a flat pan. Upon it he laid the second crown, the power of love, and sent it also into hiding with a great sound. Then, with his own finger, he cut a piece of his skin, shaping it into a bowl. Into this he placed the third crown, the power of order, the key to death and destruction, and kept it close before his eyes. With a thunderous roar, it remained bound to him, awaiting the day it would be used. At last, Ahavah grasped his long hair, and it transformed into a white glowing raiment upon his body. Weakness came over him as his powers faded, for now, his creatures could survive in his presence. Looking within himself, he spoke softly to the son he carried. They were going home together. In the vast mother space, Ahavah exhaled, and from his mouth came a white, vaporous breath. The mist swirled and formed itself into a sphere, growing endlessly. "Become round and grow forever," Ahavah declared. The white vapor obeyed, expanding larger and larger until it towered above him. "You shall live forever," he said to it. "In you, I will create all things, and in you, I will dwell until my son returns." The immense sphere continued its growth, its walls stretching outward until Ahavah himself stepped into it. He gazed at the vast glowing walls as his own body radiated light, illuminating the hollow sphere from within. "You are my home," he whispered. "And here my son and I shall sit upon the throne. Let my glory remain here for all eternity." The entire space brightened, as if the very walls of the sphere had drunk deeply of his light. With that, the first day came into being, for Ahavah's radiance had birthed illumination across the void. He gave it a name, Ab-Olam, my home. Standing in the heart of Ab-Olam, Ahavah stretched out his hands. Ab-Olam, give birth to 14 universes of your kind that shall continue to live as you do. From the thickening walls of Ab-Olam, 14 rounded spheres were drawn out, each unique in size yet kin to their parent. They spun and expanded, arranging themselves in order within the great sphere.